I went off to rehab, went to White Deer Run, did everything that they told me to do, plus some. I did things that weren't required just because I was knowledge hungry at that point because I knew, that breaking point that I had on the phone. And I remember them saying to me, if you do anything right today, you will go to a meeting when you go home. So I got out June 25th, 2019, go back to my grandparents. I said, I got to go to a meeting. And I had chose NA this time instead of trying AA. And I walked into an NA meeting and there was like over 100 people in this meeting. This is pre-COVID. It was massive. It was a speaker from Pittsburgh. He's still clean to this day. He's got decades clean. And my anxiety was telling me to run. And I'm sitting there and I like went to turn in my chair like this to get up and walk out. And somebody taps me on the shoulder and I turn around and it's my cousin. And he's like, Mal, it's great to see you in here. And now I'm like, oh fuck, I can't go anywhere because he ain't gonna let me leave this meeting now.
Right.
And I stayed. Like still to this day, I'm still part of that fellowship.
Nice.
Um,
So what do you think's changed, right? So here we are, because you've done this before, right?
mhm.
And like you said, you had like about 6 years where you were at least abstinent. Um, Here we are, getting close to your marks. What's different? What's changed?
Involvement in knowing. I don't know. I got married right after that and moved to Florida, and I didn't want to be there, but I went because my husband wanted to be there. It was great. I landed a phenomenal job, it gave me the opportunity to go back to school, and I'm 5 months away from my bachelor's degree. I'll graduate in July with my bachelor's degree in land surveying management for construction. Um, but he died as a direct result from this. And that was a huge eye opener for me too. I mean, obviously I was clean. I stayed clean through all of that. I stayed clean because I knew I wanted to, because I knew I had changed. I knew that that wasn't me anymore. I knew that I didn't have to turn to those drugs. I knew that I wasn't the only person on the face of the earth that was going through something traumatic and that those people had stayed clean. So if they could do it, I could do it. And, like I had said at the beginning, I left Butler twice and came back twice. Well, that was the second time. The first time was the military. But when I came back up here, so after he passed and I had to go through it, and that was horrific. Like, so he actually started to overdose driving a vehicle and he wrecked the vehicle, and the vehicle was delivered to my house in two pieces.